Well, I have to say the Football Club Barcelona has just admitted a legal action against a YouTuber. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about this in just a second. Muy buena mi gente, aquí nos encontramos nuevamente en otro programa de Fútbol con Bamba.
Dentro del área, golpea Petit, Zidane y gol. Ha marcado Zidane el 1-0 para Francia.
Welcome everybody, and here we go. This is another show of Football con Bamban. And yes, first of all, I do want to apologize due to my professional schedule and all the commitments that I do have, personal life and everything. It has not allowed me to give you as much videos in these past couple weeks as much as I wanted to provide to you guys, but I promise that this will not hold me back to do the shows. I'm very inspired to be able to do this. However, as you already know, I don't live by YouTube. I don't make any money out of this. So therefore, this is a passion and a fun time that I do have, and to express news with you guys. And due to my schedule and everything and all the commitments that I do have in my professional and my personal life, has not given me the opportunity to give you guys all the news. But I promise I will go back. I'll try to make small videos about all the stuff that is ongoing between Real Madrid, Spain, and everything, Champions League, and be able to share it with you guys. Today I have a little bit of time, and therefore I wanted to share with you guys something very unique and interesting, because we're seeing today that a mega power club like Football Club Barcelona, we will say that one of the top two clubs with most followers around the world, and at the status like Real Madrid, has taken the legal action of accusing and suing one of the YouTubers that is very famous, recognized in Spain. And we're talking about a YouTuber called Iñaki Angulo. And this is actually a YouTuber that is very controversial. And one of the reasons right now that I wanted to make a small show about this is because it's very interesting that a club like this, how big it is and how powerful it is, will take an interest on a small person that is giving his opinion on YouTube. And a little bit of background about Iñaki Angulo, because this is a guy that I followed and agree or disagree a lot with his opinion and things that he does on his show. I still have to say that there's some stuff that I do agree with him. There's a lot of stuff that I don't agree with him, but I still follow his show. I still consume some of his materials. And therefore, it was so interesting when I woke up this morning and I actually saw him pulling out a video saying that he was going to retire from YouTube. And I was in shock, because I was like, what happened? And then it came out to be that he started the video pretty much dressed as a tuxedo, well, not a tuxedo, a suit. He had a suit on it. But then I started, as I was going through the video, understanding a little bit about the theme that he wanted to do. I can tell you right now that if his plan was to be an actor, he should not go as an actor. He should remain as a YouTuber. He's very solid as a YouTuber. He has almost 600,000 people following him in YouTube. And after this event that is just going on, I bet you that's going to duplicate. So therefore, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens with him. But on the video, going back to explaining what I was saying, he was on this video talking about, how one time that he knew when he started his channel, there was going to be an entity or somebody who was going to be able to dethrone him and push him out of YouTube. And at this time, he wanted to say goodbye to everybody. And then he comes out and blows out for like one strong minute, just going at it, just saying, this is a lie, this is a laugh, I will never retire, I do dare Barcelona to be able to move this forward and sue me as they have already done right now, and try to commit to what they've warned me, and legally they've taken some action. We have our lawyers ready and we're willing to fight all the way to the end. Now, as I'm giving you a little bit of the background in here, and you might be seeing a little bit of image about him on the video coming up. Of course, I can't put the video in here directly, because you're not going to understand it. It's in Spanish. But it comes out to be that he goes out with them and challenging Barcelona. But this is not the first time this has happened to him. There was a sport channel that is very, very, very followed in Spain and around the world for the Spanish-speaking people, that is called El Chiringuito. And this is a TV sport channel that dedicates himself to give some insights about what's going on in Real Madrid and what's going on with Atletico Madrid and all the internal Barcelona. So they bring news reporters like from the news and the press that are very well connected internally with these clubs, and they put them on the show and they talk about what's going on with all these things. So they give updates and everything. Now, there was a case at one point, if you remember pretty much a little bit back ago, that there was a big racist display that started with Vinicius Jr. Well, I have to say that during this show, there was a comment that it was made that was probably taken out of context at one point, because one of the reporters said that he should go back to Brazil as a monkey to dance. Now, in Spain, this slang is used to just not be a clown no more. And of course, this was taken out of context because they call monkey Vinicius dark skin. So it went blown out completely out of proportion publicly and socially. And it comes out to be that even Vinicius responding to this, and Brazil admitted communication to this. So this actually started blowing up that Vinicius was going to make a video. Now, during this time that Vinicius was going to make a video, apparently there was 2 employees from this TV show that actually flew to Brazil and communicated with Vinicius' family and threatened them that if he comes in publicly with this video, they were going to make his life and his image disaster. Now, knowing that this channel, Vinicius playing in a Spanish league, knowing that this channel is very popular, very powerful with the Spanish channel, they probably thought that was going to go away. They were going to get away with this. But now ESPN in Latin America comes out and divulges this story. But at the same time, this character, Iñaki Angulo, comes in and does the same news and actually accuses of mafia to this channel and mafia strategy and corrupt and bullies and everything, something that didn't set well with this program, because a lot of people started writing their comments and opinion against this show. And it comes out to be that they actually sent a burofax or a notification to him officially through the law, saying that if he does not retract himself and erase some of his videos, they will sue him and actually take legal action against him. One thing this did was just stir the pot, because Iñaki came in and made a big show showing off the burofax that was sent to him by the judgment system, by the judge system or the judicial system. And it comes out to me that he just duplicated a lot of his followers, and a lot of people started saying, we're with you, Iñaki. And not only that, powerful lawyers came in to him and said, I dare them to go, and if that happens, we're going to represent you legally. So he comes out and just, boom, makes a bash out of this. It ended up being that this TV show bluffed. They did not pursue what they threat. They did not go on this, but this made a lot of money to this individual. Not only that, it made him very powerful, and his voice growing up more and more and being more followed. Now, I told you already, he's up to 600,000 followers for a YouTuber. That's amazing, especially if you're only dedicating your life to talk about Real Madrid. Now, he has channels in Twitch and X. He has channels and TikTok and everything completely that you can imagine. He has his personal podcast, everything that goes on that is money making for him. So he has a good empire. He's diverse. He has already a contract with beIN Sport and all this stuff. So he does a lot of things during the social network, but he has a very big fan base. And I guess this is one of the reasons that probably called the attention to Barcelona when he started doing show in and show out, consistently accusing them of corruption, buying refs, cheating, doing all the things. But he was giving his personal opinion based on what the judicial investigation has been coming out. Now, I also follow a lot of legal lawyers and everything from Spain that are able and made shows a little bit this morning talking about they seen exactly what Barcelona has officially accused them of, and what are the specific videos and contents and everything that have been accusing. And all of them has agreed that Barcelona has very little opportunity to win this case. And this is something that had made them fume up. And I think this is why Iñaki Angulo has gone out all out, daring right now Barcelona to be able to attack him and sue him and commit with this. But what happened with this, and it's so surprising, is the YouTuber. You know, Barcelona, when they made the threat initially, they talked about 14 entities that they were going to come in and sue about bad talking or discouraging and you know, threatening that they were going to sue them and take them out of context completely and do it for a lot of period of money. But when they said this, and eventually the names came out to be like over 30 people, it came out to be that we thought it was actually going to be very powerful entities like TV stations, radio stations, newspapers, big communicators, even teams. But it comes out to be that they go against a YouTuber. Maybe they thought this person will back off. Maybe they thought this person is harmless and they can threat and send a message to everybody and probably calm down a little bit the waters, because he knows that this entity is very well followed in the social media. But his words has been continuously about, not stopping on the case. Every time the case is going down, he reiterates and reminds everybody, remember who we're dealing with. We're dealing with somebody who pays 7.2 million to the VP of the referee federation. It's very, very attacking against them consistently. And every time he has the opportunity to blabmouth them, he does it. So therefore, Barcelona takes an interesting shot at him. But I think legally, if it's true what these lawyers are saying, that they don't have that much chance to win, it's going to be a big shocker for Barcelona, because it's a big hit. You're talking about David versus Goliath. Obviously, Barcelona being Goliath, so powerful, so rich, a big follow entity, and to fall on a sue against a YouTuber, a small timer who he himself declares himself saying, I just wear pajamas and give news. It's very, very, very interesting. And that's why I thought it actually had a merit to be able to make a video talking about what's going on, because it's so interesting how a powerful company like Barcelona would dare to do something like that. And I don't know the tactics. I don't know who's the legal, advisors in this case to Joan Laporta, but I think right now it's crazy. It's crazy because I've never seen an entity like, Real Madrid or City or United or anybody go against a social media guy like Barcelona has dared to do. So this is unprecedented, and that's why it makes news. And right now in Spain, I can tell you right now, everybody's blowing up on this. Either you're a Barcelona fan or a Barcelona hater, or Real Madrid fan or Real Madrid hater, or just a person who doesn't follow any of them and find this interesting. They're all making noise about it. So I thought it was interesting. I will come back with a video probably once this concludes, if it goes one way or another. But I don't tend to do content similar to this, but it's interesting. And I think, it's partially a little bit with sport, and therefore I thought it was interesting to bring it to you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have not subscribed to this channel, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button. I promise you, I always try as I can to bring analysis about game strategy, tacticians, news, and everything about Spain football. Majority from Spain, especially from Real Madrid. I'm a big follower from Real Madrid. But it comes out to be that I know that you non-Spanish speaking or very little Spanish speaking don't have the chance to probably consume as much all the insights and everything that goes on in Spain about the clubs. And I do. I spend a lot of time consuming, and I can't lie. This past couple of weeks, I've been listening to a couple of things, and I've been like, oh my God, I have to do a show. And I have not been able. My schedule has been insane these last couple of weeks, on the professional side, and on the personal side, my kids, due to their commitments and everything with travels and all that stuff that we've been having, it's very, very, very time consuming, and has not let me and allow me to be able to sit down and spend some time with you guys. But I'm back, I'm here. I will try every time possible to continue to make content for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. We have a goal this year that we're going to surpass the goal that we did last year. So I have to chop. I have to continue working, but I hope you enjoyed it. And if you stayed to the end, congratulations. And I love you. And I'll see you until next time. In what? Fútbol con Bambán. Ciao!